I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Is Diddy responsible for Justin Bieber's hard times? A few days after Sean Diddy Combs' houses were searched, a video featuring a teenage Justin Bieber and Combs spending 48 hours together reappeared. In fact, this has not gone down well with Justin Bieber. Following the resurfacing of old video footage that some find creepy, Justin Bieber and Diddy's friendship has come under scrutiny. Many are wondering if the video that surfaced recently is the primary reason for the two besties to end their friendship. Maybe nobody is sure about that. Remember that video of a young Justin Bieber hanging out with Diddy that went viral recently? Well, things just got more interesting. Apparently, there's a federal investigation into human trafficking, and some folks are wondering if it's connected to Diddy. This old video resurfaced showing Diddy saying he's taking 15-year-old Bieber on some wild adventures, though they can't exactly say where or what they're doing. Let's just say it sounds like a teenager's dream. In the video, Diddy even jokes about being Bieber's guardian, although that wasn't actually true. He did manage Usher's career back then. Things get a little awkward when Bieber asks to go get some girls, and Diddy seems cool with it. Neither Diddy nor Bieber have commented on the video or the investigation yet, but hey, at least Diddy isn't freaking out about the old footage circulating again. All of you must have been glued to your TV when you heard about the raids in Diddy's house. After all, everyone was expecting it one or other days. Raids on Diddy's houses in Miami and Los Angeles were related to a federal investigation into human trafficking. A US official disclosed to the media, "Seems like Diddy is a much bigger criminal than any of you out there." Whoa, there's been a crazy talk lately about Diddy, right? News and social media are blowing up with rumors. Diddy finally spoke out, saying the whole thing is a huge misunderstanding. Apparently, Homeland Security raided his houses in Miami and LA. His lawyer says they went way overboard, using way too much force and treating everyone there, even Diddy's family and staff, really poorly. Here's the important part. Diddy cooperated with the whole thing and they never arrested him. There seems to be a lot of false information out there, like him being restricted from traveling. Diddy's lawyer is pretty fired up. He says the whole thing was a big setup designed to make Diddy look bad based on some old lawsuits. Nothing has been proven against him yet, and his lawyer says his client Diddy plans to clear his name from all the mess pretty soon. The crazy buzz and talk about Diddy has also led to many more accusations against the controversial rapper. The number of accusations against Diddy is growing every day, and it seems that he will not last long in the hip-hop industry. Rap entrepreneur Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of sexual assault by a number of women in the entertainment business. You open any social group, you will find a lot of discussions on the dirty games played by Diddy. Now, shocking everyone, Cassie has come forward with criminal cases against Diddy. Now that must have die-hard fans of Diddy. After all, none of you expected Cassie to speak against Diddy. But then Diddy is such a loser that everyone is behind him. You must be familiar with the name Cassie if you are familiar with Diddy, isn't it? Singer Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, shook things up in November 2023 by filing a heated lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, accusing him of physical and sexual abuse during their relationship. Remarkably, Diddy settled the lawsuit in just one day. But the drama didn't end there. 3 more women have come forward with their own lawsuits against him, accusing the rapper of rape, non-consensual pornography, and sex trafficking. Diddy has fired back, saying his accusers are just trying to ruin his reputation and legacy, and he denies all the charges. In her lawsuit, Cassie paints a dark picture, claiming that Diddy controlled every aspect of her life, from her career to her personal medical info. She alleges he physically abused her several times a year, gave her loads of drugs, and even forced her into sexual encounters with male prostitutes, which he watched, recorded, and got off on. Cassie isn't alone in her claims. She has witnesses. One of them, singer-songwriter Tiffany Red, a close friend, even wrote an open letter to Diddy back in 2015, detailing an incident at Cassie's 29th birthday party. Red and Ventura alleged that Combs and his security detail made Ventura leave that evening so that she could have sex with other men. Red claimed that Ventura had told her that Combs was physically violent at the time. But the most embarrassing thing is that Diddy Combs refuted the accusations. According to Combs' attorney Benjamin Brafman, who made the statement to the New York Times, calling the case riddled with baseless and outrageous lies aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday. It seems Diddy is going nuts with the allegations against him, and his lawyer must be tired defending Diddy. All of you know how serious a criminal Diddy is by now. It seems like he will do anything to keep away from controversies. If you've been keeping up with the Diddy and Justin Bieber case, you've probably heard about the serious allegations against Diddy from several women. There are even more accusations coming to light now. Us now realize that Diddy was not what he made everyone believe in. It seems he was a big pervert running free for all these years without the law catching hold of him. Don't you agree with that? For years he managed to avoid any serious consequences despite these troubling claims. In 2023, a few women initially spoke out against him. Now, 3 more have stepped forward with lawsuits accusing Diddy of various forms of abuse, including rape, non-consensual pornography, and sex trafficking. One of these women is Lisa Gardner. She filed a lawsuit in November 2023, just before the Adult Survivors Act expired. Gardner alleges that back in 1990 or 1991, she and a friend met Combs and singer Aaron Hall at an MCA Records event. At an after-party at Hall's apartment, Gardner claims she was given more drinks and coerced into having sex with Combs, who also allegedly abused her friend. The lawsuit describes how Hall later barged into the room, pinned Gardner down, and forced himself on her while she was trying to get dressed. Gardner says that a few days later, Combs returned to her home and assaulted her again, fearing her friend would tell his then-girlfriend. The story of this pervert does not end there. Another woman, Joy Dickerson Neal, filed a complaint on the same day. She recounts reluctantly going on a date with Combs in 1991. After dinner, she claims he drugged and sexually assaulted her, even recording the attack and showing it to others. Though she didn't report the assault immediately, she later reached out to authorities in New York and New Jersey. Dickerson Neal believes witnesses were too scared of retaliation from Combs to support her case, fearing they'd lose future opportunities in the music industry. Prosecutors, she claimed, told her they needed more evidence to proceed. Now, your blood must be boiling listening to the things Diddy has done. Will he walk scot-free? That is what is worrying everyone. Just in case you forgot that Bieber was also close to Diddy, and God knows what are things that Bieber had to undergo during his friendship with Diddy. Anyways, if you look at Bieber, it's not just Diddy whom he initially looked up to. There was Will Smith, whom Justin Bieber looked up to as a mentor. It seems like Justin Bieber is always in need of a mentor. Believe it or not, Justin Bieber, the young pop sensation, has kept a surprisingly close relationship with the controversial actor Will Smith for over a decade. In an interview with a Hollywood Reporter, Bieber's legendary manager Scooter Braun opened up about Justin's tight bond with Smith, who he really looks up to. Back in 2013, after Justin returned home exhausted and uninspired from his Believe tour, it was Will Smith who stepped in to help. According to Braun, Smith learned about Justin's struggles and decided to visit him personally. He gave Justin an hour-long motivational talk, leaving a huge impact on the young star. Justin later said, "Man, that makes me feel so loved. One of the biggest movie stars on the planet, if not the biggest, Will Smith, was there when I woke up." Their relationship didn't stop there. Smith decided to continue supporting Bieber, and they started having weekly phone conversations about whatever was on Justin's mind. Reflecting on their bond, Smith said, "When somebody is 19 years old, they are going to do what they are going to do, just like we did." Ever since that meeting, Will Smith has been a constant source of support and advice for Justin, helping him navigate important decisions in his life. Now, Bieber is in tears due to his friendship with Diddy, which resulted in many saying that in coming years Bieber will blame Smith. Well then, there is more to look into the future. What do you say about that? Do you believe Justin Bieber regrets his past association with Diddy? Do share your opinions on this in the comment section. For more interesting stories and updates, subscribe to our channel and do not forget to press the bell icon for notifications. Goodbye!